Hi everyone, welcome to new series on Autodesk Inventor 2021. In this series, I would like to share various activities so that you can easily learn Inventor. So this series goes like multiple activities, one activity in each video, and I'm planning this course entirely based on practical activities. I'm not going to comprehend all the facilities in Inventor within a single video. Instead of that, you can simply follow the video, do the activities one by one. Eventually, you can learn all the aspects of Inventor. So let's get into activity one. So this is our activity one. Here you can see a simple 3D geometry that you have to construct with Inventor. So here you have the details. The units that I'm going to use for this activity is in inches, and let's keep doing the thing. So when you're getting a 3D geometry, you have to think about how you can generate this geometry from a 2D profile sketch. That means you can think about this geometry in such a way that you are sure we have x, y, and z. So we have three dimension in fact. And what I am going to do is think about a 2D profile first. So the 2D profile in the base here, you can see this is the profile that I am going to draw at the beginning. That means the bottom area that we will draw, and then we will extrude this thing in z direction. So don't be confused about this thing. As now let's go and do, and you will realize how we can generate this. So this is the basic interface for the Inventor. Here you have many options. We will discuss with these things later on. So as now, just go through what are the various module. The first one here you can see the part module, and then assembly module, and then here this is the drawing, and lastly the presentation module. So all these things are stand for various purpose. For example, you're designing a very complicated machine. It should contain different types of parts. So all those parts can be designed on this module. And once you finish your design on the part module, then you can think about combining or assembling those parts together. So the assembly module is used to assemble the part that you drew before. So once we got a good enough training in part module, we can learn the assembly module. So keep watching this series, and later you can get into assembly module training. And then in case you want drawings or the sketches or the engineering 2D representations like front view, top view, cross sectional area, side views, and all those things, you can automatically generate it with this module. Once you've done with 3D design, you can easily make projected views automatically in Inventor. So we will discuss this thing later as well. And lastly, the presentation module, in case you want to make some animations, or sometimes you have to explode your assembly and to showcase what are the components there. So this is basically when you want to present your ideas, your design to someone else, this module will be very useful. So as now we can directly go to the first module, or the foremost important module, the part design. So to start with any software, as usual, go here, click and new. And once you launch your new window, here you can see you have many options, whether you can design a part, assembly, drawing, or presentation. So as now we are dealing with the part module, and we know that our question is on inches. So here you have different templates available: English, metric, and so on. So basically, if you go for English, you can see all the things are in inches, and if you go to metric, all the things are in millimeters. So we want English module, and under the part, because we are going to design a part, so you should draw, so you should select from the part module. So I'm going to select standard, and here you can make sure the unit is in inches. So English template, standard, inches, just click create. Now we open a new project or a new part drawing, and then let's wait. It'll take a moment to load. Yeah, that's it. We are on Inventor working interface. So when you launch Inventor, think we have two different modules here. The first one is to manage your 2D sketches, and the second one is to develop 3D geometry. So what I am saying, when you got a 3D design, there should be an initial sketch, an initial profile where you need to develop first, and then you can make the 3D. So to start with your sketch module, here you can see start 2D sketch. So 2D sketch first, then generate 3D from that sketch. So start 2D sketch, and you can click here start 2D sketch. When you start that one, you're gonna get these three planes, these three mutually perpendicular planes. Here you can read the name XY planes, which connect X and Y axis, and YZ plane and the horizontal XZ plane. So you can choose any of these, but selection should be based on the optimal view of your requirement. So you will get more deep idea about this plane later when you finish upcoming activities in this video series. So as now we can think about this geometry. So this geometry, what I'm going to do, I'm going to choose the horizontal plane because you can see the orientation of this solid is in such manner. So if I choose horizontal plane, that will be the better option. So here we have this xz, xy, which is the vertical plane, and I'm going to choose this xz, which is the horizontal plane. When you choose the plane, right now you are on the sketching module in Inventor. Here you can manage all your 2D sketch. So here you can see on the top left corner, we have this coordinate system here. X and Z plane is prominent because we choose that plane. And then here you can see the adjustment, whether you want to zoom in and zoom out, you can easily use your mouse. And most importantly, here you have your view cube. We will use view cube in 3D module to get different views, but over here you can see if you click here, you can toggle the direction. For example, when I click there, you can see the coordinates are shifting, the x in this direction and z towards the left. When I click, it will change. So here you can see the top view. The way it written top in this way means you are aligned x along with the horizontal line. So you can tilt these views as per the requirement. So let's get back to the question. Here you can see our x coordinate, the origin is here, and our x coordinate is along with this side edge. So if you arrange x coordinate along the horizontal line, you should put that in your mind whenever you do the sketch. This is the origin here, x equal to 0, and since it's xz plane and z equal to 0, so both coordinates are 0 and we are aligned top view in this manner. Now we can get back to the question. And in this direction, along with the x-axis, we need 2 inch. So I'm going to choose the line and start from this point. Click, and you can simply start the line. So in Inventor, when you start a line, you can see two things are coming along with you. One is the distance, and the second one in that white box, you can see it is the angle. So I want a horizontal line. So when I align it properly, you can see it is 190 degree. That means it is a proper horizontal line. And this distance, we can check on the question, that should be 2. So I aligned in such a way that it is horizontal and this distance is 2. Enter. That's it. We are done with that. Here you can see a small symbol, a gray color. This is a symbol for horizontal constraint because we already put the proper angle. Inventor will automatically constrain the line in a horizontal manner. So we are done with that line. Now we can draw this line which is perpendicular from the previous, and this distance should be, the total is 4 and this distance we know that is 1, so this distance will be 3. Now make it 3, you can see 90 degree and 3. Enter, and then we can make this. So the total is 6 here. 6 minus 1.5 minus 2, which is 2.5. From here we have to move this direction, make sure 90 degree, 2.5. Enter, and then we have to make these small edge which is at a distance. Here you can find it is 1 inch because it's 2 minus 1, so it will be 1 inch. So from here make it sure it is 90 degree, put 1 inch. Enter. We're done with that. and then going this direction 1.5, going this direction it should be 1.5, and then return back, and this distance you can see it is available here, which is 2. I'm gonna make in this direction is 2, make sure it is 90°, 2, enter, and now we have to return back, make sure it is 90°, and we know that is 6 inches give available there, click, and now return back to origin. When you see that green dot, that means it snapped the edge of any line. So when you see that green dot, just click, that's it. Now you can see you not even to click on escape to done with the line, because in AutoCAD once you finish you have to hit the escape, but here Inventor will automatically catch you when you finish the loop. So that's the beauty of Inventor, and the dimension, everything is available by default. So you are done with the sketch. So this is a sketch that we want to make the 3D. So once you are done with the sketch, you can go here and click on this button, finish the sketch. Without exit from the sketch, you cannot make the 3D. It's the most important thing in Inventor. So finish sketch, click here. Now we return back to the 3D module. You can see all the tools are changed on the top because we are on 3D module as now. So when you return back, it happens all the time. Where is our sketch? It's somewhere there. To get everything back properly on screen, you can simply click here, home button. Now everything is back on screen. So this is how you can use of this V cube. And now how we can change this 2D sketch into the 3D, that's a question. So how we can develop 3D? It's simple. We have a lot of tools here, but the most frequently tool, the first one, the extrude tool. So the extrude tool is a pretty much useful tool all the time. I'm gonna choose extrude. Now you can see once you click extrude, this window is coming. Here Inventor is automatically picking the area. You can see you don't need to pick it manually. In case you want to change, you can change it. For example, if it is not picking, you can come over here and select. And now we need this distance. From the question, it is pretty much sure this the direction should be, the height is 3 inch. So from the plane that we drew, we're gonna make distance from A is 3. So that means from the plane that you draw, you want to pan at a distance 3. You can see that. So once you're done, we are okay with the 3D. You can click the home button to see it completely. And here we have some more buttons here. What are these things? In case you click here, you can see the same solid, but it generates in opposite direction. So you flipped. And the third one, in case you want the symmetric, that means from the plane half the way up and half the way down. So symmetrically arranged. So all these selections will be based on the requirement. We're going to do this thing on upcoming activities. And as now I'm going to choose the default option from the bottom, it will pan up. We're done with the 3-inch extrude. Then you can click OK. Now our solid is ready. This is how simple it is. You can easily generate any solid by developing the 2D profile, then finish the sketch, then go for an extrude. Here I would like to show you some shortcut as well. As usual, if you want to zoom in and zoom out, you can use your scroll wheel, as simple as that. Then in case you want to move the body within the screen, click on your scroll wheel, just click and you can move like that. Or otherwise you can come over here, choose this hand and you can move it, but always it's easy to use the shortcut. Another thing, in case you want to rotate it, here you have your orbit tool. Choose that one. You can orbit it or you can rotate it, and once you rotate, if you want your solid back in its home position as usual, come over here, click home button. But the thing is, it's better use the shortcut, or rather all the time go here and choose orbit. What is the shortcut? Hold your shift key on the keyboard and then click on your scroll wheel. Now you can easily rotate it, as simple as that. Rotate, zoom in, click and rotate and move. All those things will be possible with these shortcuts. Once you finish your inspection, what you can do, click go back home. Everything is fine here. We will learn other shortcut in upcoming video. This is activity 1. Stay tuned for the next video. I'll be coming up with more advanced tutorial. As always, thank you for watching.